Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. I see the head of a dragon here. Kind of looks like a bird also reaching out, and it's reaching out. It's getting outside your comfort zone. It's getting outside your own space. The bird has a massive head, guys. Like if it's a dragon, it's valid. It has the size of the head of a dragon here. And I see there's a crescent moon above the head of it, and there's a person's head. You can see a face right there on top of it. This is the mouth of it. So there's a rider of this dragon. Dragon can symbolize a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius here, or it can also symbolize like brute force. I feel like this is giving me the feeling of brute force. Maybe you're dealing with an entity, a structure, a person that is applying brute force on you. They're trying to maybe make you believe in something or make you do something out of your own will. It seems like you're just going to leave your space. I feel like your stubborn attitude is going to work out this time. It can be also they're leaving you alone. That can be the situation as well. It doesn't have to be specifically them leaving your physical space. It can be like maybe they're just leaving you to do whatever that you want to do. Another thing I feel here, if this is like a government body that you're dealing with, like they're called a legal person basically that you're dealing with, they're just gonna I feel like you're gonna exhaust everything, so they're not gonna have any option to leave you alone. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light, and if you haven't already, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's a free way to see more of these videos. When I look at here, the first week, there are two pathways. You're going somewhere and coming back. And I see there's a person here. And this kind of looks like pathway, yes, but also spine of this person. I see letter S already, number 3 there too. So this person might be someone, this kind of looks like a vial of like filled with maybe mercury. And there are two people actually having a conversation in there. What I see from this is mercury is really dangerous, guys. It's a dangerous liquid metal. And there are two people inside of this mercury. They're having here a conversation, maybe a face, like they're facing each other. And that can be the situation that you're maybe swimming in a dangerous waters, liquids, okay? And again, you need to get outside your comfort zone, and you're talking to someone, and there's a person with a spine standing behind you and supporting you here. You're not going to let you eaten up by this other person. However, either way, if this is Mercury, it's dangerous. I have the feeling of that because it's dark here. And maybe you are fighting a fight that is not going to work for you in the long run. Maybe even not even a long run, because it's extremely dangerous. Even touching is dangerous from what I heard. Like I am not the science major, so I haven't really dealt with elements like that, so I don't know their effect that much. But this is something like you're putting yourself into a situation. Maybe at that moment it feels like, oh, I have to defend this. I have to make this work, but it seems like it's not going to worth it, because there's a person, like I told you, someone with a massive spine behind you supporting you. So maybe instead of just staying in there longer than you should be, you just get out of that space, because I told you that you're going to secure your own space. And I feel like this is intuitive thing calling to you already, but you might got into the bull mode, which when you get into that mode, you become really stubborn, and that might be affecting the situation here. When we come back around, kind of looks like a screening of a movie to me here. I know you don't see what I see, but I'm going to show you in a minute. We have a screen right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 heads are looking at the screen. We have a fish on the screen here. Fish can be money, opportunity, and a resource. But I feel like this is behind the screen. Maybe the screen is created, whatever is on the screen that you're displaying is created through a lot of effort, okay? Because money is also an energy form, and the things that we're creating with our energy, mostly they worth money. Maybe we don't know who to market it, okay? I feel like there's a right audience in front of you now, a little distant from you, so it can be the customer, let's say, the people who has demand of what you're creating can be a little bit, or if this is like a social media, maybe there are people who likes to listen to the music that you're creating, and or the dance that if you're doing like dance show, anything artistic, or maybe even I'm gonna go down the road of that the things that we deem, I'm gonna say teenagers deem boring, because I feel like everything that we do is an art form. Your skill set here, what you do, this can be your skill to have friendships and continue friendships. And like it's Dale Carnegie even have a book that has been in maybe most houses right now. It's most homes, in the most bookshelves you can find that book. So it can be something like that, and there's an audience starting to form. Maybe you need to turn that skill into a book, you need to teach it to someone. It doesn't have to be specifically, it can be also family gathering here. Again, though, I feel like you are going to take charge of the situation here. You're going to be the leader. People are actually waiting for you to say something so they can pursue that, okay? Following that, I see here there is actually a head with horns. Kind of reminds me of a deer a little bit. Deer, not a deer, elk. Elks are massive creatures. However, I only see the head of it. So you might be stepping into an environment when you take that challenge of leadership. You might be stepping into the environment of giants, basically. A week from now, this can happen very soon. And this doesn't mean the giants are going to hurt you, but if they get irritated, they can like stumble. So I see that you are showing as bull here. So you are not higher platform than them. However, this is a moment of conversation, communication. I see legal papers showing up. And there are people, look at this, there's a man with a mustache, there's another person here, a younger gentleman on the back. Like there are many people gathering together in groups. That's why I feel that you need to really open up the communication lines this time. This can be, maybe you're a part of these groups and they're following you, or maybe they are just going to really follow your work or something. Can be in the family issue resolving. I'm starting to feel like this can also be like problematic family issue. If you have any, it is going to come to resolution, but you're the bull right here. You're not the higher level. So it means that if anybody coming against you, like the elk character, you need to still keep it calm, cool, collected, and not really fight with this person or say anything against them, because someone might be only venting in your case, okay? Another thing I see here is there's a person, kind of looks like a grumpy person. You can see their face, how grumpy. They kind of look like a fish here. They're looking at a star. Stars means wish fulfillment, but this person might not really receive their wish, because I see there's a crown actually prepped up right here. There was, back in the day, a very famous painter called Basquiat, Jean something Basquiat, and he has this crown drawing. Today I saw it in couple celebrities tattoo, but I see this crown here. It's not exactly his crown basically, but it looks similar to it. I'm looking for something to draw. I should just get my pencils. Okay, so what I see here is something. It's just a three. It has three things. What do you call it? Like this. This is what I'm seeing, guys. I know it's not really visible. And there's like also three gems like this on top of it. These are clusters, gem clusters, okay? When you break them apart, they can come up in clusters like that. And I see this kind of like a crown forming. Somebody's bringing it to you. And this person has the hat of a court jester. So what I see from this is like 1, 2, 3 of the spikes of the crown are carrying 3 more crystals here, 3 more different powers. So some things, even it's like multiplying. The power is multiplying and the authority is multiplying. So some of you might have to take the crown, and that's the crown fight that you're having here with this grumpy person. Maybe they're not happy because they were expecting the crown to be served to them, but it's getting served to you. And we have here someone with like a court jester type of a hat, like a massive long hat, or maybe like an old school. It seems like they're gonna hand it over to you. I see that you're really like frustrated here, looking at the sky, thinking, how am I gonna manage that? But clarity is immediately coming in. When you sit on that throne, the wisdom is gonna set in. Sometimes you know it already what to do, but you don't feel sure. That's why I said here the dragon is leaving. Maybe someone who is against you in this space when you take charge. But I don't think it's going to be forcefully. It's going to be like very democratic, that there's going to be voting and it's going to be handed to you. The dragon is going to leave. That person who's a troublemaker is going to leave the vicinity, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Okay, this is something coming really fast, guys. I also see here again that long neck the dinosaur. This is not really dragon. This is a dinosaur omnivore one. I feel like here you might be dealing with someone who make themselves seem like a dangerous one, but they're not. They're not the thing. So I feel like when they leave, that maybe through word, it's going to be, there are 3 different desires coming forward, by the way. And there's a sword here. There's a new idea, a new thinking. You're changing your mind, or a new perspective coming to you. I feel like you're going to realize when that person leaves, that they're not that powerful. They don't have really power over you. But until then, they might create a minor scale chaos. I have numbers here, 71, 71. It can mean something for some of you. 7 is the number of knowledge. 1 is the number of new beginning. It's doubling its properties here. Another thing, 71 actually adds up to 8. This can be knowledge through your individuality, taking charge, you leading with confidence, can come together, maybe even create material resources in your case, okay? I see here you're sending 2 letters to somewhere, 2 phone lines or letters or emails are getting sent somewhere, which is bringing tears of joy, maybe a solution. So that's why the knowledge is important. Maybe if there is something you don't know, instead of hiding, running away, feeling disempowered by the situation, you need to ask someone who knows. Or like if an idea of someone keep coming to you, I should just talk to this person. Yeah, you should talk to them. You should get in touch with them, because that's your higher self giving you direction, okay, about how to resolve that situation. Now let's pull your cards. We're going to see what else we need to know about your situation. Is this family, or is this something, again, close to you, but not really bloodline? We have here Knight of Swords energy. This is actually fast answers. The sword right there again appearing here. He symbolizes within days you might receive answers to your questions. That's why make sure you're asking the questions you want to hear the answers to. This can be you may be making up your mind and just really taking the chance and galloping towards what you desire. It can also because if you consider you're sitting here as the heart right there, something or someone coming really fast to deliver good news to you. But the thing is, they come so fast, it creates such a wind against, okay, like the wind is blowing this way, but he's coming against the wind. So it can create a massive impact. I'm not going to interpret the impact can be good or bad in your case, because it's really personal thing at this point, whatever that you're going through. But the impact is going to change the way the wind is blowing. That's what I feel. If something is going against you, it might stop. Or I'm going to say it's not something always going against you. Maybe you're going against your highest good. Okay, that can stop you on your tracks and maybe give you an assessment of what you should do next. We have the world card here. You're right there, meaning this is a good one. And I was like sticking with both ways, but this seems like this is going to end up in good ways for you. World card ends the fool's journey. So this, some of you might be going through like a tense time in like maybe the things are not really working out the way you want it to be, because it's like the judgment day. You pass through the judgment day, then you come to the world card. This is basically telling you, okay, now it's the challenge is over and you have done the good parts, the bad parts. Now it's time to reset this, okay? Or change your course towards a new direction, a new adventure. We have Three of Swords here. I'm going to clarify and see what that means. And, okay, Knight of Pentacles is your energy. It's a good one. And Three of Swords tells me that after you and complete the journey, some of you might feel nostalgia. Some of you might feel heartbreak, because that makes sense in your case because you're an earth sign. You like the comfort of the things that you're used to, okay? And this can be a total environment change for some of you. It can be a total friendship, family environment change, or a job change for you. That's why you might feel the heartbreak, but this will also give you the chance to plant new seeds to fertile soil. We have the devil here. So yeah, this is not valid, guys. Having this heartbreak, feeling sad about whatever is going on is not really valid. It's your mind actually tricking you to not move forward. But if you don't do well on that too much, the idea of, oh, I lost something, you're going to start planting new seeds. Oh yeah, just like what is this? I forgot his name. And he is the devil with the wings. And then we have an angel coming to you with the wings. So basically, do not listen to the first winged character coming to you thinking that they're going to help you. They might not be there to help you. Baphomet, his name is Baphomet. And he's there to maybe change your mind. We have, you see, 15 and this is 14. The I in between is your I amness. And when you say I am calm, I am safe, you're going to start to create immediate safety because this is your energy. Plant the seeds that you want to collect, okay? Do not plant the seeds of the poison. What we have here, Three of Pentacles, yes, you need to find some people to work together. You might be stepping into a new situation that the teamwork is going to be extremely important. Coming together with the people who are understanding of your endeavors are going to be important. This can be hiring people as well. Like, I'm going to give you a different, like an instant example. Maybe there's a situation that you want it to be resolved, an immediate solution coming in, and you might debate, should I take it? Should I end the situation? That's the debate. The devil on one shoulder, angel one shoulder speaking to you. When I feel like you're going to choose the way of the angel, and then you're going to start planting new seeds about that. When you do, the people who are going to be supporting you, helping you fix the situation, the circumstances are going to align themselves. Wow. Justice coming through. If this is a legal situation, you might become victorious one. Another thing with the justice energy is this is karmic solution as well. Maybe there is an ancestral karmic situation, your father's, your mother's situation you have been going through. You're going to complete that cycle too. Again, we're having the Ten of Swords moment here. So even though you might want this to resolve, you might have some sort of like emotional attachment, mental attachment to this situation. That's why when you change it around, you might feel a little sad about it, okay? Sometimes what happens is, I'll give you the best example. Maybe you're in a very toxic relationship and it's not serving you anymore. You're for sure you know what it is, okay? And when it comes to an end, because it has been so long in your life, the habit, because human beings, we're a creature of habits. Not having that person's existence there can feel a little nostalgic, can feel like rock bottom. Oh, I'm feeling so lonely. There's no one new coming forward. But exactly here, this card says there's sun is shining on the background. Immediately, sun is going to come up. Okay, so You can dwell on the feeling of defeat, or you can say, okay, this didn't work out, let's move on. This is an air sign energy to let's move on, but you need to tap into it, okay? You need to, I know it can be a little harder for you to change your mind, but you need to tap into it when it applies to this situation. We have Hanged Man here. Hanged Man tells me that you need to pause and reflect before you choose a new thing or an old pattern, okay? If you don't reflect on what brought you here, you might choose the old pattern again, okay? Yeah, you're resourceful. You don't need anyone. You might not have clarity, but when you pause and reflect, you're going to choose a soul family. Soul family can be applicable even moving to a new place, guys. It doesn't have to be specifically like a relationship wise, okay? You have the right resources to get yourself out of that situation, and connections, people, support. The moon tells me you're initially not going to know directly what to do, but your intuitive guidance is going to lead you towards the 10 of Cups and a happy, supportive family moment. I'm going to look into the chakras now. I feel one of the chakras probably blocked. That's why you keep getting this sword energy in the negative sense. Let's see what it is and how we can unblock it. Throat chakra. Okay, be careful what you're speaking, okay? We have ether element. It says hum. You can chant, use this chant during the day, during your meditations. And when you say like hum, hum, you can feel the vibrations on your forehead, on your throat, in your throat. And that creates a transmutation. It's transforming yourself first. The world is going to obey to your transformation. I release the negative thoughts and expectations of myself, others, in the world. If you keep thinking, being pessimistic, keep thinking the worst case scenario all the time, this is basically telling you just practice releasing it, okay? It's not serving you, it's hurting you. It's actually blocking the blessings you can receive. Another thing here is it is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supportive ones, and so I do. So this tells you that you are very powerful. You can do anything good. You can use these affirmations, okay? I read it again. It is easy for me to transform negative beliefs and expectations into positive and supporting ones, and so I do. This is basically, so I do part is empowering you. You are the starting point. You're the patient zero, basically. I recognize the power of my thoughts and words as they vibrate through the universe, creating my future reality. And finally, I transform. So whatever comes out of your mouth, they are going to become your reality. So make sure that you are speaking what you want to receive, and do not minimize your desires as well, because sometimes we get stuck in the certain amount of money, certain type of person, physical appearance. Energy, speak energy into things. Okay, what are you going to do with it? Like, imagine yourself doing those things. What are you going to do with that person if you get a soulmate? Like, put yourself in those moments. We have the feathers here. No, this is actually for comfort. I feel like this is like the comfort for you coming. Soften and open back into love all day long. So stay in the positive, guys, okay? Stay in the gentleness and care for yourself first. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add more videos on the screen for you to watch. And I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.